So welcome back. So I did actually come down again to Port Botany because I wanted to have another go at this flats area. It's really promising. It's got a lot of weed beds and things like that, and it just so happens that today is sort of kind of the perfect time. There's very little wind. It's sort of that incoming tide, and I think there's going to be a lot of big fish moving up into the system. So I've put together a couple of different setups today, but my main technique is really going to be finding the fish with like soft plastic and then targeting them with various hard bodies. So I'm all rigged up. I'm just going to get the GoPro on and start flicking. Not paying attention at all. Yes, it's a fish. Woo! First one of the day. Did not take long, and it is a little pike. Oh, quick release. All right, so I completely ignored my plan and just started off with a bent minnow, and pretty much got instant action. That was my second cast. So far it's been really quiet. I haven't had really a touch since that first pike that I dropped. So still flicking away with the plastic, just trying to find if there's any flathead laying around. Then I can sort of maybe try and target them with the surface or the hard body. So what's happening is there's like a sandbar that sort of comes out of this drain, and then there's a nice little hole right next to it. I think they're all holding up in this little hole. So I can see the bait fish like to hang out around these oysters in this hole. There's definitely something hanging out around here. Whatever that is, I think might have been a little toady. Oh, that feels like a fish. Flathead, of course. Little one. Get my grippers out. So just got the first little one today. About time. Been here about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Haven't seen anything since that pike I dropped when I first got here. So it's very nice to see a fish for a change. Just a tiny little flathead. Just a little guy. Hey, just a little guy. So let's go for a quick release. Oh, just catching his breath. There it goes. Alright, first little one of the day. Nice. I have a feeling that this is basically just a little breeding ground around here, so I wouldn't expect too many monsters, but it's nice to get on the board. So you can see now that I've actually made my way up to the bridge. So this is the bridge that goes out to the port. Now you got to be careful that you don't fish on the other side of this bridge, because it's actually closed to fishing there. So all you can fish is from the bridge down out into the bay. Oh, it's nice to actually get into some shade. Oh, that's a bit nice. Let's live dangerously. Oh, we got a fish on. We got a fish on. Must have just taken that on the drop, huh? Flathead again. That's alright. Another little one. That's two for the day. at least. Fish number 2. It's a small little flathead, very small. So I'm gonna get pliers on it, get it released, nice and quick. Just want to recover a bit more before I let it go, just to make sure. Looks pretty good. There it goes. Oh, I did so well all day. Oh, I did so well all day not to get wet. And then pretty much at the end of the day. Damn. Whoops. So the rig I've been using today is just this small 1/16 ounce jig head on 4-pound like fluorocarbon coated mono, and so that's just run all the way through the reel. And so then on the jig head I put this 2.5 watermelon Z-Man Slim Swims and just juice it up with a little bit of S Factor. So that's all I'm running today, and then just a couple of hops here and there and money. Wow, beautiful skip cast there. Not really, but you know, I'll claim it. Oh, big hit. Yep. Better fish. Much better. Well, a little bit better. Definitely a flathead though, right? Yeah, it's got no fight in it. Yeah, better flathead. Get some line on here. Ooh. Better flathead, that's a better flathead. Oh yeah. Look at that, that's a much better fish. Yeah, nice. It's probably 35, I'd say. Beautiful creatures, huh? Let's get back. Big, beautiful creatures. There it goes. There it goes. So thanks for joining me down here at Botany Boat Ramp. It was a pretty slow day overall, but I managed to learn a lot of good lessons down here. The bait of the day was certainly that Z-Man Slim Swims in the watermelon and red flake. So if you're going to come down here and do any fishing, definitely make sure you've got that 2.5-inch Slim Swims in the watermelon. So having only fished it twice, I don't really know when the best tide times are going to be down here. You know, I think it's going to vary quite a lot depending on conditions in the bay as well. But it looks like maybe that the high tide or the run out tide might be your best bet for a fish around here. So that's definitely something to keep in mind as well. It's a purely tidal system in here. I mean, like, by that I mean like the bite is incredibly governed by the tide, you know, like the fish are really only going to be moving in once that tide's come in so that they can get access to the flats. So keep watching, keep enjoying. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. If you want me to do more of those AliExpress kind of style reviews, let me know. I notice they get a lot of views. I do still use the AliExpress lures, and I'm slowly making my way through quite a lot of them. So maybe I'll do another one of those soon. So once again, thank you, and see you next time.